Now we're going to cover how to change the IP address of a network printer. You may need to do this if the IP address has changed since last year and you can no longer print to it. So we'll cover changing that now. And one of the things that we can do to find out what we've got is we can go to Start, up to Devices and Printers. You'll see I've got two printers showing. This is the one I'm having trouble printing to, so I'm going to change the IP address of it. What I need to know is the name of the printer on my computer, which is right now Dell 5100 Color. I'm going to write that down. And the other thing I need to know is what the new address of the printer is. Now I have to go to the printer to find that, and it's going to be written on a tag right on the front of the printer, and it'll look something like this, with the building name, building number, room number, and printer number. So with that known, we're going to minimize this where we can see later on if we can print to it. We're going to go back down to Start, and we're going to go to Control Panel. Now, once we open Control Panel, I want you to notice that we're in Category View. So I'm going to change from Category View to large icons or small icons. I like large icons. Makes it easier for me to find Run Advertised Programs. Now, so here's all my icons, and here's Run Advertised Programs. So I'm going to double click on it. And it opens the programs that are advertised for me to run. Now, two things I want you to notice is I could change the areas that are available to me, and I can change the categories that are available to me. I say that because someone may have set things so that you only see part of your available programs. I like to leave it on all areas and all categories. So I'm going to scroll down now until I find Change, which is in the C's, Change Printer IP Address. Now if I run this out some, I can see that's for Windows 7. And it's because I'm running Windows 7 that works, that it says Windows 7. So I'm going to double click on it. That begins the process. And you'll notice that I have to choose or select a printer name that I want to modify. That's why I wanted to write down the printer. And you remember we were talking about the Dell 5100 Color, so that's the one I'm going to choose. And then down here I'm going to enter that name that I got off the front of the printer. In this case it's YNG04110M-01P. Now notice that that's different than the one that's working up here. It's in a different room. It's in 110 instead of 112. And I'm going to click Change the Printer Name. And you'll see that it's working. And once it's finished, I can click the X here. And I can then go back to my Devices and Printers. And I can try printing a printer page, printing a test page to see if it's going to go. And my printer's printing, so the problem is fixed. Now, if you have a problem with your printer still not printing after you've gone through these steps, or if you get an error message, you're going to need to enter a help desk ticket. A couple of important things to have would be the name of the printer, the type of the printer, and you're going to need some other information off your computer that I cover whenever I do the screen capture about how to enter a help desk issue. So you may want to leave here and go over and watch the video on how to create a help desk ticket to make sure that you've got the correct information.